Hi guys, Sam here, and I want to bring you a review on my newest bike, and that is the Ripmo AF 2020. So let's get into it. So the Ripmo AF bike, I just recently got it about a month ago, and it's just an amazing bike. So let's get into the bike check. Here we go. So the bike I took is the Ripmo AF in the matte gray color. I took it with the NX build, and on top of that I added in a couple of my own touches. So let's start with the cockpit. In the cockpit I have the NX shifter sitting on a Renthal fat bar carbon bar. I have a Ragley stem. I'll actually show you these things, one sec. So, NX shifter, the Renthal fat bar carbon, the Ragley stem, and an anodized green aluminum. Really amazing stem. Unfortunately not on the market anymore. And the amazing 8120 XT 4-piston brakes. These things are like all you could ever need from a brake. And I went with the standard lizard skin grips that come with the bike. Okay, moving on from the cockpit, I got the Onyx DVO Onyx Fork, which is what's coming in the kits now. It's an amazing fork, and at first I wasn't sure what I'd get. I thought I'd get the diamond, but it seems now they're upgrading to, not upgrading, but giving the Onyx instead of the diamond. The main differences are the Onyx is a 36 stanchion fork as opposed to the diamond, which was a 35. Other than that, all the damping and the rebound and the air is all the same, but they also added in bleed ports on the Onyx, which is nice. I mean, I've played around with them. I haven't really felt much of a difference or heard any air escaping when I used them, but whatever, it's cool, you know, not complaining. And it's also really stiff, you know, 36 fork. Let's move on from there. I'm about 5'11", and I went with the large frame, and I'm feeling very comfortable. Up until now I've been riding mediums, and I finally got to the point where I started realizing I feel over bikes instead of in the bike when I ride. And recently, the last couple bikes I've moved up to either a medium, large, or a large, and I've been feeling a lot better. So with that, I upgraded from the NX kit to the bike yoke seat post instead of the KS cage that's supposed to come with it, and I went with the 185 which is amazing. If you've never tried a bike yoke seat post, they're just the smoothest action. Here, let's bump it down. Listen to this, guys. Just the smoothest, fastest action seat post. Really one of a kind. Let's move on from there to the rear shock. The rear shock, all the Ibises, unless you upgrade it, come with the Topaz Air. A really great shock. You feel the differences between the 3 settings. You know, just standard 3 settings, and then you have the rebound. A really solid shock. From there, let's move on to the crank. This is another thing I upgraded. I'm a solid believer in carbon cranks, so I went with the new AXS1 X01 carbon crank. The NX cranks are just really, really heavy, so I wanted to upgrade that. And on those, I have the Chester Race Face Chester pedals. I've been running these for a couple of years. Should probably get some new ones, but so far they're working just fine, so no reason to change them yet. The crank came with a 32 tooth like silver chainring, but I run 30s, so I changed it out for a 30. I went with the standard NX chain that comes with the kit and the NX rear derailleur. On this, I upgraded though to the nicer Shimano SP40 cable and housing, which makes a world of difference if you're running lower end or just any shifter derailleur setup. Always go for nicer cables and housings, and you'll feel a way better shifting. Next on the bike, let's look at the wheels. I went with the standard Ibis, what are they called? The Ibis, sorry, brain farting right now. The S35s. Just went with the standard S35 wheels. But on the back one, I laced up my Project 321 hub, an amazing hub. I'm a solid believer in having a high engagement back hub. Just take a listen. 216 points of engagement. Built that into the wheel. I went with these cool little green anodized tubeless valves. They're really great. And on these wheels I put the Maxxis Assagais. I wasn't sure, but it's what came with the bike, so I thought I'd give them a chance. So far they're a little heavy, but I don't feel it too much while riding. And you know, since it's such a thick, heavy tire, it's basically bulletproof. I'm never worried about getting flats or anything, so it's nice to have peace of mind. Is that it? Have we went over everything? I guess I'll just give you a close-up on these beautiful brakes. These are, again, the 8120s. Amazing 4-piston brakes, amazing stopping power. And with those, I put on 2 RT86 Icetech Shimano rotors, all together with the fins and these Icetech discs. Amazing stopping power, quiet, even, you know, no fade, no nothing, just amazing working brakes. I guess I didn't mention also the standard NX cassette I put on. Did I miss anything else? I don't think so. That's about it. That's my Ibis Mojo. I'm not focused, sorry. And that is my Ibis Ripmo AF. Thanks for watching. This was my bike check. Any questions, please comment down below. Please like this video, subscribe if you enjoy my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.